Talking weather now, and the weather right now, we get some rain in Oklahoma. We had some rain here in the metro a little bit, but not too bad, right?
No, your kids had field day outside today.
They had field day today.
They were okay.
And I was thinking, boy, they wouldn't care if it really rained for field day, but yeah. Not too much rain.
So it didn't rain on them while they were outside?
Yeah, I got a little bit for sure. But they're also like throwing water balloons at each other, so they're going to get wet. Doesn't matter.
Exactly. No, I'm sure they had a ton of fun. And, you know, we certainly still need a little bit of rain, but where we need it the most is in western Oklahoma. And that's actually where we have a chance of seeing some stronger storms. But if we do get that, it won't happen until very late this evening and overnight. Well, in the meantime, yes, parts of the state are seeing rain, but also a lot of us are seeing lots of sunshine. So it's definitely a state divided. It kind of depends on where you are, exactly what you're seeing. Let's go ahead and go to links 3. I'm going to show you what's going on. So you can see the showers to the north and to the east, while the rest of the state pretty quiet for the time being. Out to the west, lots of activity going on. Some severe storms across New Mexico and in the Texas Panhandle, the Blues, that severe thunderstorm watch. Well, we're going to continue to watch those storms as they move off to the east and southeast, because some of the data is still trying to bring in these storms into Oklahoma. But again, probably not until at least after about 10 o'clock this evening. So as of right now, Next-Gen Live showing some showers to the north and to the northeast. Some light rain around Lamont, Billings, Marlin, Pawnee, Glencoe, Cushing, maybe seeing a little bit heavier rain. Also around Olive, Bristow, Welty, Okemah. A stray shower just south of Maud. And from time to time, we may see a couple of sprinkles here in the metro, but that's it. In the past couple of days, we've definitely been in an active weather pattern. We've had storms here and there, but for the most part, most of the rain has happened in western and northwest Oklahoma, while Oklahoma City picking up just 0.04 at the airport. The Star Norman Regional Camera of our Lucky Star Sky Cam network, partly cloudy and warm right now, 75 degrees, an east wind coming in at 15 miles an hour. Temperatures in the upper 60s to mid 70s across the north, kind of the same thing here in the metro, but some mid and upper 70s, some low 80s across the south and southwest, with an east to southeast wind between about 5 to 15. Seeing some gusts as high as around 20 or so in far western Oklahoma. But just kind of looking at the big picture, things are going to look like this for the next several days. You can see all the showers and storms now that we're into that mid-daytime heating, and a lot of that's just going to continue, and that's going to be what it looks like for the next several days. We're in that northwest flow where we're going to continue to have several waves move in out of the west-northwest and impacting any part of the state at any given time, really. So for this evening, some of the data trying to bring in a couple of rain and storms in the northwest, while we're also watching what is happening in the Texas Panhandle. Some data trying to push it a little bit farther south, but we could still see some rain and storms across the west and southwest. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, some additional showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms across the north. But I still think Oklahoma City at least has a slight chance of rain and storms during that time. And the stormy pattern, it's going to continue for the next several days. But it's also going to stay nice and warm. Temperatures in the mid and upper 70s, as long as it's not raining at that particular time. But as we get into Memorial Day weekend, the good news is if you do have any outdoor plans, I certainly wouldn't cancel them at this point. Saturday looks to be the driest day, at least for the metro. I've got about a 10% chance, but storm chances do pick up, especially out to the west as we get into Sunday. And then as we get into the next week ahead, it still looks very active. So for this evening, just a slight chance across central eastern Oklahoma for more rain and storms. But storms, I think the chance is just going to be a little bit higher in the northwest and also the far south and southwest. Overnight and into tomorrow morning, keeping that moderate chance of rain and storms across the south, but any one location still has that slight chance of seeing storms. Now, any severe threat, though, it's going to be very limited. And as of right now, still keeping it across the Oklahoma and Texas border and also across the far south and south central Oklahoma, with maybe up to quarter-size hail. And we're kind of pushing it here, but far southwest Oklahoma, if some of the stronger storms do make it there, we could see up to golf ball size hail down there. Temperatures drop down into the low to mid 60s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, it's going to be nice and warm again. Temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. And then during the day, again, a slight chance of rain and storms. I think the chance will be just a little bit higher in eastern Oklahoma and also out in the Panhandle. As we get into Thursday, again, temperatures don't really change a whole lot. It does look a little bit hotter in southeastern and eastern Oklahoma with highs back in the low to mid 80s. But during the day Thursday, a moderate chance of rain and storms in central Oklahoma with a little bit higher chances now in the far west. So as we get into the weekend on Saturday, we do see just that 10% chance of rain and storms, with chances increasing every day next week.